has a team which includes Cocu, Figo and Rivaldo, and the return of Patrick Kluivert, hoping to make an impact. As we look at the teams from Athletic Bilbao, Echa Berea is part of the lineup put together by coach Luis Fernandez, Lorenzo Alcorta, Carlos Garcia. He doesn't wander outside the Basque country for too far to get his resources. This is the team that he's put together for this very promising clash between Barcelona. The rest of the league table has promised a goal fest, as we saw last week. The teams that made an impact, 6 goals to kick off the new year, included the team in the second place, Celta Vigo. The rest of the fixtures that we put together for you, Real Madrid, who will play later today against the team at the top, Mallorca, did a superb showing against the team from Salamanca, scoring 3 goals. Remember, of course, that Real Madrid scored 4 last week against Tenerife.
Call this game on tonight, kicks the game off, and it's Bilbao in their traditional red and white stripes who kick off in incredible conditions. It's almost like a Saturday night lottery. Well, then Guerrero, well, it's going to favour the passing side, is it? It's normally one of the Bilbao hardy team. They won't be put off by the conditions, it will suit them. A team, of course, made up exclusively of Basques. There's Rivaldo, who only imagine who's played in conditions like this in his native Brazil before, gets in the first shots of the game. Rivaldo, who's never scored against Bilbao.
No, I mean, the new camp is a fantastic pitch, the surface is perfect, but it's one of those where it's just sitting. I mean, it's literally sitting. You can see it in sheets. Look at that for an action replay run. It's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that at Barcelona before.
Here's into Rivaldo, who dinks it in, and it skims across the area, and there's a swivel in there, but it's played over the top by Figo. I think he's trying to rig his opponent's shirt out, wasn't he?
Again, the conditions are so difficult, and hopefully the referee...
Sergi. Ronaldo lets it go. Now Figo. Good cross by him, and
yes,
a goal for Barcelona. Has scored a Luis Enrique. A big splash.
Well, do you know what he was saying? I think they missed him more than any other player. This is one of the reasons why Rob not really had an awful lot to do in the opening 10-15 minutes of the game, and suddenly first or second decent cross into the box, and he's on the end of it like a flash, and a fantastic goal score. Great goal from Luis Enrique.
Well, his goals are so instrumental in winning the championship for Barcelona last year. 25 in all competitions. This only his 4th of the season, but he's been out for 9 games. There we say he's back with a splash.
He's back with a splash, all right, but I've got to pay credit to Luis Figo, because that was a magnificent cross. Tempting cross, swinging away from the goalkeeper. Just saying to Luis Enrique, come on, help me into the back of the net, and that's exactly what he did.
Luis Enrique has given Barcelona a preserved lead as the ball stops in the mud.
I thought they should have knocked it out for a throw-in instead of just trying to play the ball back into the pitch again, and that's a great goal. And Van Gaal is out celebrating. We're back in business.
Enrique. Good skill, and the goalkeeper makes a tentative save to stop Rivaldo. I'm sure he'd rather play in the...
If it continues like this, and they're going to bring him on at some stage.
Cocu! Oh, that would have been the fluke of the season. Philippe Cocu went charging in. Now Guardiola. That's a new dimension to this Barcelona side when he's around. Guardiola again plays the ball in. Oh, Kluivert's on the prowl! Oh dear. He went for the spectacular. And he probably feels rather awkward now as the ball ballooned over the bar. Pellegrino clearing the ball then. I'm just wondering whether he was included tonight to combat a fight who was expected to play. Pellegrino being teased, and there's a chance for Bilbao. Equaliser. Guerrero plays the ball in, and there's players diving left, right and centre, but amid the splishes and the splashes, Barcelona clear the ball. Now Kluivert. Barcelona have had Guardiola in trouble so far. It's a rare picture. Louis van Gaal smiling, not that one. Kluivert plays the ball down, and an absolute flyer of a goal! A high flyer. Louis van Gaal marked it into his notebook. One of the goals of the season from Philippe Cocu.
Well, it's a great ball in from Rivaldo, Rob. And again, you can see the part that Kluivert played in the header that's been knocked down. And then Coco showed him how to execute the scissor volley. Got his leg really up high and controlled the ball into the top corner of the net. No chance for Echeverría. Celebrations again for Van Gaal.
What's on the goal there?
Well, if he hits the target, he's got a chance of scoring, hasn't he? 7 out of 10 shots he has hits the target.
There we go. Wet conditions doesn't stop the Brazilian Rivaldo lighting the fuse. There's a wall there, but it doesn't matter if he hits it right. For the finest exponents in the world. Nervous looking Bilbao wall. Referee making sure that they're full 10 metres. Certainly adding to the pen of the goalkeeper. Hughes is lit, he hits it, he squirms through, he's dropped it, but Bilbao live dangerously, but they do live on. The value of the players in that wall is £100 million in there. It does hit the wall. They'll take over second spot in La Liga. Bilbao have made a substitution at half-time. Fife, the leading scorer in La Liga, has come on. He had an injury before the game, which kept him out of the starting lineup, but thinking of going out for a week. Heads up. And Sergin as well under some awkward circumstances. And Guerrero's cross. That's the first touch we've seen from Fife, but he was a little bit heavy-handed as he tries to condition himself.
I think
These Spanish reporters are a bit soft, you know.
Dangerous area, chance for Julian Guerrero again, I think, to hit the target.
You can practice all of the clever free kicks you want, but nights like tonight you have to be directed to the point, and it bounces out, and there's a chance for Bilbao to work their way back into the game, and the leading scorer in Spain is Mayor Fife, who's only been on the field 5 minutes, makes himself known.
Well, what we said, Rob, about the free kicks, hitting the target and following up the bits and pieces is obviously what Luis Fernandez has been telling his players at half-time. We did say there was warning signs early on because the first 5 minutes of the second half, Bilbao have come out the more incisive of the two teams. The free kick is it's not a great free kick. I don't know what Pellegrino's doing back there. I think actually the goalkeeper Hess would probably have saved it, but look who picks up the bits and pieces. He's a big lad, but he's alert, isn't he?
Fife's 11th goal in La Liga, which means that he overtakes Raul of Real Madrid, who was level pegging with him before the game.
Top of his own goalkeeper. What Ruud Hess was allowing him in there for.
Figo. Oh, great chance. Yes, yeah. Rivaldo, 3-1 Barcelona. The towel's around Luis Fernandez's neck, and if they're throwing the towel in.
Well, I mean, just when you think Bilbao have got themselves back in the game, the perfect response is this. And it's a little nod down from Abelardo.
There's a suggestion of offside, but he wasn't. All arms went up, including the goalkeepers, and Rivaldo in that situation obviously never misses.
He's not offside. You can see there as the ball's knocked down. Somebody's just been a little bit lazy coming out of defence. Is it Larinathar? It looks very like him. Yes, it is. One touch from Rivaldo and he doesn't miss from 6 yards.
Deep off the bench for that goal, and there's a little bit of history between the two players as Rivaldo goes through again, and the goalkeeper, oh dear, he's got his shoelaces tied, and now Figo, and he pulled him back and pulled him down again, and the goalkeeper is going to walk the plank, surely.
There's a yellow card. It's a yellow card because he tugged him for shirt pulling.
And with dynamite in his boots.
And they've learned from the other free kick.
Oh, the goalkeeper spills it, but he holds it at the second attempt. It's brave goalkeeping by Iman Echeverria. He gets an apology from Clive, but he was only doing his job. He had to follow the ball up as it was spilled.
Well, I'll teach him to drop it the next time, won't it?
But the striker, this is his 7th club. It was his most successful club, and Guardiola, who's still in the early throes of his comeback after a year out. Is it going to be risked in could be dangerous conditions for a player whose career was hanging by a thread a few weeks ago? And he's replaced by the number 26, Hernandez Xavi. Who is that? Doubting the talent of this Barcelona side. It's just been team spirit which has been lacking. Some nervous defending to the finished start. There's been interest in them with a view to a summer signing. Great save by Hesp, and it's a race to the ball, and who's going to get there, and Hesp can't keep it out. And I'll tell you what, Bilbao are in with a mighty chance because it's raining goals in the Nou Camp.
Well, their attitude's changed totally. It's Julian Guerrero who's claiming the goal, but it was Ishmaeler's Ice who's changed it for me. As a target man, he's won balls in the air. He headed the ball down for the last opportunity. The shot was blocked and he didn't even think twice about it. He cracked it with his left foot. It took a deflection off Pellegrino, and there's Guerrero following up the rebound. And, well, what a game we've got in Prospect. That's my forecast going as well, Rob.
Well, Mathias has come on and he's made a difference. Hess couldn't hang on to it, and it was the thud in the mud which has brought Bilbao back into the game. Enrique. Now copying the score of that spectacular first half goal for Barcelona. Clive heads the ball down. Who's going to get there first? The goalkeeper's dropped it. Can he get there? Can Rivaldo? Oh my goodness gracious me! Synchronised scoring. And the cheekiest of goals rips the heart out of Bilbao.
Oh, I feel sorry for him, Rob, because the conditions are difficult. There's been a lot of spillages, as we said at the start of the programme. There's going to be a lot of mistakes, a lot of spillages, and to be fair, they've been very alert. Everything that's gone at the goalkeeper, they've followed up the bits and pieces, and he's really had his face rubbed in the mud, as you can see there.
Mud in your eye.
He scrambles at it, but you've got to say, what a clever piece of inventive play from Rivaldo. Great target man again. Kluivert, shot from Luis Enrique. And Rivaldo following up, and that's tremendous.
Well, they may be European conditions, but that was brilliant Brazilian finishing.
It was.
Arun Hesp tonight. Somebody goes out to Echeverria. I don't think he actually saw the back flick. He was trying to get the mud out of his eyes. I don't know how many of those are down to the conditions. How many of the 6 goals were put down to the conditions?
Well, I think there's been at least 3 rebounds that I can remember of. So 50% of them have come as a result of spillages, and that's down to the conditions of one thought.
Hesp looks uncomfortable. He has good reason to. The last one slipped out of his hands. So it's going to be Javi Gonzalez. He's going to take responsibility for this one. Guerrero and Abreu alongside him has taken most of the free kicks. It is Gonzalez, and it didn't do. Well, he's one of the most coveted strikers in Europe. And with the final kick of the game, he's missed a glorious opportunity. But a memorable game, a hugely entertaining game, which Barcelona have won by 4 goals to 2.